Before we get into this quick preview, it's important to mention that this game is in early access and therefore is officially uncompleted at this time. Now, Ghost in the Shell standalone complex is nothing special in terms of its basic gameplay. Now, I haven't played a Battlefield or Call of Duty product since Modern Warfare 2, but from others I've shown the game to, it seems that standalone complex is fairly similar to modern first-person shooters, so it's nothing that great there. At the moment, there are only 3 game modes: Deathmatch, Conquest, and Demolition, with Conquest being a condensed version of Battlefield's Conquest mode, where teams enter in an alleyway-like place and play King of the Hill. Each time a team takes a point, the next point to capture is closer to the losing team's spawning location. The addition is a Tachikoma that gets released into the world and can seriously mess some people up. You get a Tachikoma every time you capture a point, so you're able to go and just win more. Demolition is the classic Counter-Strike Dust 2 gameplay where the team on offense has to plant a bomb in at one of 2 locations, and the team on defense has to stop the bomb or kill all offensive players. And Team Deathmatch is Team Deathmatch. It's self-explanatory and the most popular mode. So you unlock weapons and add-ons by either buying them from the shop with in-game currency or unlocking them through playing. So it is cool that you get to pick what weapon you're going to unlock next, so not everybody that's the same level has the same guns. Apart from all of that, the real draw of the game is the playable characters. So when you start playing the game, you pick your operative. This is your character that you'll be playing every game as until you buy another one with in-game currency. Each operative has their own unique ability. You charge an ability up by earning points, which is done by either killing enemies, getting assists, or completing objectives. Once your ability bar fills up a certain amount, you can use the operative's unique ability. If you hold off on using the special move and fill up the bar some more, the special will advance to a Tier 2 special ability. Special moves fall under one of 2 categories, either white or green. White specials are damage-dealing moves, and their Tier 2 specials, when used, double the ability. An example would be Togus' Sentry, which is spawned twice at Tier 2. Now, the big deal about this game specifically is the green specials. Green specials affect your character and team. They range from invisibility to health regen. When at Tier 2, your nearby teammates can be affected by your ability for the length of its duration. These abilities stack with each other, so a team can be invisible with the ability to motion track enemies, seeing them through walls. This is by far the strongest thing going for Standalone Complex. The downsides to Standalone Complex are very noticeable. The first is that there are only 3 maps, not including the Just for Conquest map. The auto balance doesn't really balance teams at the moment, and you can't switch teams while in the lobby. To do that, you would need to leave the lobby, queue up again, and hope you ended up in the same lobby on the other team that time around. And finally, and arguably the biggest problem with the game at the moment, is the respawn system. So you only notice this if you're playing Team Deathmatch, since all the other modes have set spawn points. But Deathmatch doesn't have set spawn points. It usually spawns the player. It spawns them somewhere. I haven't really figured out how the respawn system works, since sometimes you can end up in the middle of a firefight, right behind an enemy team, or away from absolutely everything happening. It's just really inconsistent and just throws off the whole game sometimes. It is important, though, to remember that this game is in early access. These problems will most likely be fixed in the future, but who knows? I'm not trying to sell this game to anyone, but I've had a lot of fun with it while waiting for Overwatch. It's also only $5, so for the price, I think it's already worth it. But if you're wary of early access games, I don't blame you, but I recommend keeping an eye on this. It's enjoyable, and it encourages teamwork with its Tier 2 ability sharing. Keep an eye out for this hopefully going to be good game based on the officially good anime.